Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Yeah, to be honest, I fell asleep again. I start lately. I've been falling asleep at about 8 o'clock, and then by the time I wake, about half eight, start falling asleep. Wake up 20 past 9. Yeah, and then it takes me ages to get ready. So there you go. I'm on, but I'm late. Right, so while I'm here, I need to set up the screen how I want it. So what I normally do is put on my advert. If you're new to this channel or whatever, I do the same thing every fucking live stream. But so if you ever want to support the channel, you can. You may think, I won't mind contributing to the channel. Because you may not know, I'm completely demonetized on this channel. It's my only way of making money, really. So yeah, but there are ways you can support if you want. There's affiliate links that you can do, which are in all videos. And I'm going to do a video about this soon, since it's Christmas. People might be doing their shopping. You can do shopping through eBay and Amazon and buy anything you want, and I get a percentage of what you spend. That's all in the links to those are in the description, and you can also donate using PayPal through a thing called coffee.com. So coffee.com is literally PayPal donations. Really easy to do. And there's a link in the top of the description, and if you put in the word !support, Nightbot will put it in the chat, the link. So I'm just going to put the 30-second ad on for that while I set up the screen how I want it, because I prefer to use pop-up chat, and I have to go off the screen to do that. Because if you use StreamYard Stream, you don't have all the moderation tools. So here you go. If you ever want to support the channel, here's an easy way to do it. And there's also Patreon as well, which you can do monthly. You can do this monthly, actually, if you wanted to. Right, I'll be on any second now. Right, so I'm a bit tired at the minute. I'll wake up soon. So, Zed, Tactical, Stew, Breathe Fire. Oh, you lot. I'm alright, just a bit tired at the minute. I'll wake up soon. I've got my coffee, so I'll wake up soon when I've drunk that. Richard, how are you? Oh, is that Richard? Oh, I just read the name. Richard's Trains. It's Richard, isn't it? Yes. I was trying to work out. Is that your new channel, Rich? I was looking at that and I thought, Richard Strains? Richard's Trains. Mr. X, how you doing, mate? Oh, come on. So what? Peter, how you doing, mate? You all right? So what you lot been out? I'm just going to go through the comments here quickly. Yeah, I basically fell asleep again. And by the time I woke up, it was too fucking late. It wasn't too late, but you know what I mean? And I wasn't in the mood for rushing around. Fucking fly in here again. Tiny little fly. Just piss off. I can't get rid of the fucking thing. So what have you lot been at today then? I haven't been doing anything today. What have I done today? Literally nothing. Literally nothing, I don't think. Breathe Fire said, bought the bolt holder and 3D cabin. Beautiful quality. They're nice, aren't they? The only issue I had was it wouldn't hold hardly any bolts I wanted it to. They are good quality, but they don't hold that many bolts. Like, as in variety of bolts, in my experience anyway. The one I had didn't. Yeah. I won't show you on here because it will look like I'm doing someone else's products a disservice, but Richard said, finally bothered to make a channel. for my model trainers. Nice one. Good idea. Rich. The only thing I would say to do, it may, once you've got content on there, it may be slightly different, but it might be worth putting the train bit as a capital T, because then this isn't me saying this like a piss take. It's just when I first read the name, because we have trolls on here, I wasn't sure if that said Richard Strains. And I thought, here we go. It's a fucking troll, Richard Strains. So it's up to you, but that may just be me being, my sort of mentality. Peter's a dumb bugger all but sleep and eat. Same here. I can't. It's one of those weird days. I can't think what I've done today, but I don't think I've done anything. I think most of my day is sat in front of a computer. If you may notice, I've replied to some of you today because I spent a good 2 or 3 hours replying to people's comments that I hadn't done for 2 weeks. Chaps, get yourself playing Finders Keepers, mate. A cheeky wee tipple. I've been tempted, Tactical, but the problem is, I've been drinking every weekend for the past fucking 6 weeks now, I think. Thought I might have a bit time off. I did spend some money on booze earlier, though, for Christmas. Briefire said back in a bit. Briefire, yeah. Which one? Let me know which one you got. Because one of them's better. They're good though. They have the 3D cabin stuff. Very nice. I don't know why I'm talking to him. He's not even there. Cleed, how you doing, mate? He said, I'm doing okay. Back in the gym after 10 days of self-isolation. Made a guy's nosebleed inspired. Did you really? You know what? I had a nosebleed today. I think it's just through the heating's on, and there's a lot of dry, dusty air in here. Richard said, lol, we'll add a space and a capital T later, lol. I'm only being honest with you, mate. I didn't want to sort of, you know what I mean? I thought I'd better tell you. Do you know what I mean? That come up first. I thought Richard Strains, yes. That said, actually, Mike, at first I thought it said Richard Staines. I did realise. Same here, I looked in, I thought, Richard Strains. Richard Trains. Once you've got some content on there, but yeah, it was maybe if you've got a train picture or something, Rich. Well, yeah, I thought I'd better tell you because Dad said not had any all November, so one tonight. Fuck it. I have got some booze, but if I do drink tonight, I'm gonna have to go to my what do you call it? My Hangman's Blood stash. There's a fair few units in that. There's enough to get you pissed. I've got at least. So if I could get a single can of beer, I could make a Hangman's Blood. And I think the Hangman's Blood would be at least, let me think, about a 16 unit pint, because you pour it in a pint. And I think you wouldn't down that. You'd gradually drink it. You know what I mean? It's not the kind of, you wouldn't down a Hangman's Blood. It's Hangman's Blood. A pint of Hangman's Blood is your single drink for the evening, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But I don't think there is any booze around anyway. I did think about it. I've got stuff to do anyway. Got some stuff to do. Well, actually, it wouldn't stop me doing it because I just do Monday anyway. What I've got to do, I've got to do Monday anyway, so no big deal. But don't know, maybe I could, because I'll tell you where there sometimes is booze, Finders Keepers booze, in the shed. So maybe I'll have a look in the shed. If I suddenly come back on YouTube at about 12 o'clock, you'll know why. So yeah, I watched a film called. Did I say hello to everyone? Hello, Stu, as well. I did say hello, Stu, didn't I? Stu, you asked me if I watched. Nice to see Lewis on. How you doing, Lewis? You right, mate? Make everyone know that you're on, Lewis, by highlighting your comment. Nice one, Lewis. Good to see you on, mate. Tactical said I started to Twitter you, then thought better not encourage you. Then said, well, I had a glass of mulled wine tonight, so go for it, Mike. You know, I might do. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll have to run off. What I'll do at some point, I'll go and I'll put my 6-minute advert on. And while my 6-minute advert's on, I'll have a quick look around, and I may be back on. Yeah, good to see you on, Lewis. I hope all's well. And anyone wondering, Richard's Trains is Richard Weaponsmith. Berger said, sent you a new face swap for the mod pack. Right, I'll have a look at that in a minute. I've had to get rid of my Alan Partridge thing because it got me 4 fucking community strikes and the video was not allowed to be viewed by anyone. Not community strikes, sorry, community warnings, because community strikes I would not be on YouTube anymore. Hi man, said Mike, I'm on vodka and lemonade. Nice one. Yeah, I might have a bit tonight. I'll have a look. In about half an hour or something, I'll go and have a little. I'm going to have a look about, see what I can find. Because there's nothing stopping me. It doesn't matter. Well, gout potentially, but I've never had to come back through booze, though, as far as I know. Not normal booze, anyway. Like good, proper quality booze. Stu said, what did you watch last night? I went on Netflix and I watched Bad Hair. And I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. It was like an 80s, it was the kind of premise you would see in a 1980s film, but done modern. And it was set in the 80s as well. It was basically about a woman who gets a weave that's sort of possessed and takes her over and kills people. It's That said, Mike, it says I can still block people. I don't know if it works though. I think that's probably just for you, Zed. So you can still block. I think that's just for you. So you can block them for you. You know what I mean? Lewis says still a bit annoyed. Still a bit annoyed over what happened. Apparently, someone sent them my YouTube channel, and then they requested my address from YouTube. That's so fucked up, isn't it? That's so fucked up. You can't do fuck. Because the thing that's annoying about this is you weren't actually doing anything wrong, which also makes it quite scary, don't it? It makes it quite scary thinking. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I did wonder, Lewis. I wondered because you said about they said they'd been watching your YouTube videos. I wondered whether it was the the 2 videos you did with. If you don't mind me saying, actually, tell me not to talk about it if you don't want me to saying that, or say carry on if you don't mind. I don't want to. I know you've mentioned it, but you know what I mean. Stuart, it was pretty good. It was set in the 80s. And it was good. I wouldn't say I had any complaints. There was a couple of little special effects bit that weren't brilliant, but it was good. I enjoyed it. It's worth watching, Stu. Dad said, "Oh, yeah, I think that's yeah." I think it's just you block them for you. You know what I mean? Iron Man said, Mike, what do you think of the new Resident Evil movie? I haven't watched it yet. I'll have to watch it soon. I've seen little bits of it. I'll have to go and watch it properly. You're right, Peach. How you doing, mate? Lewis said, all of a sudden there are 7 vehicles, 4 armed response BMWs, blokes with rifles, shields, door smashing, an entire road blocked off. I don't mind you talking about it. That's fucked. I've been raided 7 times, and thank fuck it's never been like that. That's don't sound very fucking pleasant at all. Bad enough having the police around your house anyway, but stuff like that. I literally know nothing about it, Lewis, but me being how I am, I have a weird way of thinking. And you said that they'd been watching your channel, and I thought I've never seen anything ever dodgy on Lewis's channel. So I watched your recent videos, and the only thing I could think of was maybe the videos of the Schmidt. There's a short video where you put some inner rounds through, and the only thing I thought is I wonder if they think those rounds are real. Even though anyone with a little bit of common sense would know they're not, but you need to remember a lot of police don't know fuck all about anything. I've had CID in here once, and who swore blind to me that crossbows was illegal. And took them all away. After them, they don't know anything. And that was the only thing that made me think, because you said about that, you mentioned the Schmidt to me, and I thought maybe, I wonder if it was that. Because that's the only thing I could see from an outsider, thinking in the mentality of someone who knows nothing about weapons. You know what I mean? I wonder if they thought you had live rounds for that. 8-3 air gunner. How you doing? Sorry, I said 8-3 air gunner and didn't say hello. Lord Flashlight, how you doing, mate? He said, evening, fellow men of culture. Pete said, I have the power. So yeah, for people who don't know, Lewis, he said he's saying in the comments, he got raided recently. And they took his Schmidt and a SMK air rifle. But he had armed police around his house. Lewis said 15 police in my house at one point. They'd taken an obsolete Ruben SMK CO2 rifle and an old broken Springer. How you doing, Alan? It's fucked, isn't it? Lewis said, I mentioned the rounds and they said they're fine, inert and wrong caliber. As the Sarge said, it was completely. That's so weird. Why did they do it then? Yeah, I'm wrong there. Yeah, that was just me. That was me trying to think of anything what it could be, Lewis. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just one of those things where some fucking knob calls the police and they've sort of got to respond, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Fuck, I don't know. That's fucked up, though, isn't it, Lewis? CID are always a bit rough. That's their job. That's their job to intimidate. Well, exactly. Iron Man. Sing, how you doing, mate? 8-3 gonna Luke said he's all right. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Yeah, so might go and do a little bit of finders keepers in a minute for some booze. What's the NCA, Lewis? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I've never had armed police, and I hope I never do. But I've had like, you know, as you say, quite a few round your ass before. But the funny thing is, mine's never been for weapons either. Ever, never been ever for stuff like that. Oh, National Crime Agency, fuck's sake. It might not help where you where you live either. If you know what I mean. Because I have heard, Lewis, and I don't mean that like a piss take, but you know what I mean. I have heard, someone told me, now not that this is where you're from, but someone told me that there's been things going on in Manchester where people are buying legal knives in like shops in Manchester to Manchester addresses, and then the shops are telling the police that these people have bought these knives, and the police are going around their ass. That's pretty fucking sick, actually. So that's getting money off someone and then shopping them to the police for something legal. It's really weird, though, isn't it, Lewis? Fuck, I don't know. That's scary. It's I don't know. Persio, yes, Persio. All of the mods have been taken away. If you didn't notice, so it's an inert rounds. Reminds me of a video I saw today. A fella had to have a 6 PDR AP round removed from up his ass after he accidentally fell on it. Fuck's sake! I imagine, oh, you lucky bastard. I don't know who these for. Yeah.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Lewis said they took a knife I got from Prepper's shop and tried to say it was an automatic knife. Yeah, that made me go and chop off a couple of flipper fucking foots as well, just in case. The sad thing is, Lewis, you'll probably never know why it truly happened, like properly happened. You know what I mean? So what was you saying? Let me just go back and look. Apparently, someone sent them my YouTube channel, and then they requested my address. But you never did anything wrong in your videos, have you? That's what don't make no sense to me. I don't know. Maybe they're just. Well, I don't know. Makes no fucking sense, does it? Especially when they don't hardly take anything either. Bizarre, isn't it? Singh said a drug den opposite my house got raided by the cops last week. I got it on CCTV. About 10 cops sneak up to the door, 4:50 in the morning, smash the door in. Fuck's sake. Yeah, did you get an early one, Lewis, or was it like a normal time? Because most of the time when they've done my house, it's been normal time. Zed said that's a. Oh, actually, £6. Sorry, yeah. Funny thing is, Zed, I've actually seen that as well today, or something. Where did I see that? I must. I've seen that as well somehow. Luke said a shopkeeper up here used to do that, Mike. He'd sell someone an air rifle, for example, and if he didn't like the look of the person, he'd ring the police. That's sick, isn't it? That's sickening. There's a section 48 was on the warrant. You could be right. Yeah, it's just trying to guess, isn't it? Just trying to guess what these things could be. But you end up never really truly knowing where it came from. Unless you have actually done something, and that's why, but like when they come in, no one's actually, like, one time I think they came here when someone had actually done something. Yeah, so you sort of knew that time why they was here, but Dad said it was on Ed Nash's channel. I think I've seen it on my emails in the news or something, Dad, or something. Someone's told me about it because I don't know who Ed Nash is. I'm Spartan said, when you collect any military stuff or weapons, you should be careful who you show, because there's a lot of sad people out there who think you think are friends. Or exactly, Iron Man. Lewis said they were actually all right once everyone was inside, and I was showing them everything. They are, as long as you're all right, Lewis. It's how you act. You're sensible enough to know how to act in front of people. Like when they're here, actually, they get in, they can see your attitude and what you like. Probably judge pretty much straight away that you're fine, and yeah, and then just get on with it, don't they? What they did here last time, I just stood with the bloke saying, he'd say, "What's this?" I'd say it's a DX, and he'd have a quick look. Luckily, I had, it was one who actually seemed to know what he was talking about, rather than a load of people who'd never seen a gun before and sort of scared of them, sort of thing, because they think it's all firearms. But yeah, I can respect that, Lewis. If they can come in your house and act professionally and get on with it and act all right, that's all right, isn't it? Mother, how you doing, mate? You all right? So when you got to go back for anything, then a couple of months, I suppose, month in it, or that was strange. They took the Reuben. It's perfectly legal to own. It's very, very, when you try and work out why it might be, it's weird, isn't it? But then it might be like when they took my crossbows, though. They took all my crossbows once. I often wondered if they took them to put some kind of mark on them somewhere, so that if they was ever used in a crime. You know what I mean? I don't know, though. That's just me being paranoid. They never would be anyway. But no flash at any chance to request the body cam footage. See it went down. Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. Can you do that? Because I know you can have your interview tapes in that. Funny thing is, I was going to say, I don't know if you lot have ever seen it, but I've got the footage when they raided my house in 2017, if you ever want to watch that. It's private, though, because I got a bit paranoid at the time, because I wasn't sure whether they was going to try and fucking, pin some shit on my dad at the time, and I didn't want my video to be some kind of incriminating evidence with it. But if anyone wants to see the video, when this finishes, or tomorrow, I'll make it public again, and I'll put the link on my community tab. So I got something in my eye. The only thing I would say is there's one thing that confuses people about the CCTV footage. It's a weird old camera that for some reason makes colours look the wrong colour. So it makes green look brown. And it also makes the police's uniforms look brown for some reason, but they're not. They're the traditional sort of black looking things, probably navy blue and whatever. All right, Jamie. Iron Man said, if you have a DX gear, you should keep the certificate close. Do you know what? I was actually thinking of, do you know what I'm going to do, Iron Man? For every single gun and weapon up there, I'm going to print off and laminate some cards. I would put it on the board, but I think it would look messy. I'm going to then put these cards on a keyring and I'm going to hang them under the board. So for everything, I can just say, here you go, and it will say what the gun, it'll have a picture of it. It's deactivated and everything like that, and the info. Lewis said, Sarge said, give them 2 weeks minimum. If I don't hear anything, then I should start pestering them to get my stuff back. That's good. You know, hopefully it might just be a case of here it is all back. Not sorry for your inconvenience. I mean, 83 again said, you're right, mate. They may use smart water, Malcolm. Oh, that's what I suspected, but I don't know. Could be, though. That's when they injected your crossbows with COVID jab. we all know it contains a microchip. Yeah, all my stuff's microchip now. Mr. X said, coppers visited us one morning, spent 20 minutes with sledgehammers trying to break the door open before they gave up and pushed the buzzer. I know how to build a sturdy door. Oh, Sean. Dad said to Tactical, you forgot that the jab contains a poison because they want to cull the population. Don't you lot start? Yeah, that's me ex-mods. Now going about COVID just to spite me. You fuckers. Don't worry, I can still time you out, and I always could. What was we on about? Yeah, so if anyone wants to see that video, let me know. But most of you have probably seen it. Who's seen the video of mine? It's mostly me sat there just talking about it. Because a lot of people said to me, surprised you acted so calmly, but there's no other way to really deal with it. There's no point getting angry about it because there's nothing you can do about it. And it doesn't help the situation. It never helps, really. You know what I mean? Giordano, how you doing, mate? He said, evening, guys. Speaking of body cams, can anyone recommend one? I'm thinking of getting one to record any hassle I get for not wearing a muzzle in shops. You can get things like this for cheap as fuck. You know, like 40 quid. This is 4K, this thing. For about 40 quid, I think. What, the ex-mod's abusing me? Tactical. Lewis said, I did yank a knife out of one of the officer's hands because he was waving a throwing knife right next to my 65-inch TV. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Fuck's sake. Yeah, imagine. You can buy those kind of cameras in a mount. 83 Airgun said, your vid would be a good example of how to act, Mike. You should put it out there. It may help. I did have it on once, and then I got a bit paranoid because the case was still going, and then it all got dropped, and they gave him all his tools back. So I could put it on there now with no issue. But most of it's the CCTV outside my door, outside my front door, really. So you don't really see me in it. But it'd be interesting. It's interesting to see and listen to someone doing a video 2 days after they've just been raided. Or however long it was. I can't remember. First he discards us, now he threatens us. He's drunk with power. Let's say. Snokey said, Lol, asked a few times after a self-defense walking stick, is it possible that you sell one or make one? If so, how much? That's definitely like to own one. What one do you like, Stokey? Tell me which one it was. And I might be able to look into, basically, it'd be the cost of the metal, bit of labour, and then the postage. It wouldn't be a lot, but I can't remember how much them things cost. But the wood normally costs about a tenner. Lord Flashart said X-Mods Rebellion, COVID poison, Trump, Epstein. Yeah, fucking hell. Don't you encourage him, you sucker. I could just see that happening as well. Yeah, so I'd saying don't tempt me. There'd be fucking chat wide fucking times out for that, I tell you. But Lewis, I hope it all gets fucking dropped and all that, because it's I think it will. I think it will. Yeah, I think it will. Oh, the extendable one, all right. Stokey, I'll look into it. You might. The best thing to do is send me an email. Then I've got because the problem on here, I never reread the chat, or send me a message, not a message, sorry. Put a comment on the actual extendable or retractable one, you should say. Yeah. 83 Airgun said you definitely have to know how to act and present yourself when you're interested in stuff that we are. It makes or breaks you. Yeah, it's make or break, really. You need to remember you're representing a full community of collectors. Exactly, Luke. Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Exactly. Lewis said, I think if they had any issue, I'd have known by now. I think so. I reckon so. Yeah. Did you get a solicitor in that? I always encourage people, even if you haven't done anything, I would always say still get a solicitor. Yeah. Because you don't know your sort of rights as well as they will, and they're there to help you. But you know, it don't matter if you didn't, but yeah, Giordano, I can't tell you specifically ones, but you can get these ones really cheap. Tactical said, you're right, Mike. Past two streams have been a belter. A laugh. R.E. Mudageddon. I did think you lot would probably have more fun not out of the mod though, because I think it becomes a fucking burden after a while. When I used to feel like I had to mod constantly on Liam's streams, that's all you do. You don't do nothing but mod. And then I've realised the last couple of months on Liam's, I've not had to lift my fucking finger doing anything, and you enjoy it more. Fist, how you doing, mate? AJ, how you doing? He said, "Hi, Mike. I don't know why, but every time you come on live, I'm always too drunk to comment on the theme of the day. And it's not because my mother is Irish American and my father is Cuban American." Yeah, saying that must be early where you are as well, because you must be at least 5 hours before us. So he's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and he's already drunk. That's the tactic. He's finding out hell hath no sense of humour, like a mod scorned. Jamie said, all got the COVID in this. Have you really? Well, I hope you get better. You know we're not allowed to talk about it on here, but I hope you get better. Get better soon. Get well soon. Leave your question, Fist, and I'll be the judge of that. Or maybe we'll do a poll. We're gonna do a poll in a minute. Yeah. Sorry, Fist. All right, don't put your comment on yet. Hang on. Hang on. This should give you a laugh. All right. Now put your question on. Oh, it won't fucking show it. Hang on. Let me just change the word, bastards. No, error again. I won't fucking show it. There you go. There should now be a poll. Now, Fist, leave your question. Oh, thank you. Who was that who donated? Let me have a look. Someone's just donated. Let me have a look. You're right, Riggs, by the way. Giordano, thank you, Giordano. You should have a point on me. I may have one tonight as well. I'm going to see if there's a bit of finders keepers in a minute, which is see if I can find some booze in the shed or somewhere. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. By the way, if anyone wants to support, here's how, and it's easy as fuck. Timbo, how you doing, Tim? You're right, mate. Hot said, I just subbed you, mate. Yeah, if anyone, I'm surprised any of you aren't subbed to Lewis. Yeah, if you're not subbed to Lewis, go and sub him. And he's got a fucking great channel. Let me go and I'll put a link on for you, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis has got a great channel. There you go. There you go. Go and sub Lewis. Right, let me catch up. So Fist said, so you can change your. I don't know if you can change your votes, but his question or statement was, I just met a group leader that works in the same warehouse as my friends work at. There's the rest of it. And I knocked his teeth out. For how he spoke about the workers. I'd say that's probably not. I'd vote. If I can get the poll up. No. Oh, I can't vote. It's already let me do it. I think you can only vote once. Oh, so here's his question. All right. Fist said, "Oh, hang on, I read that. Lewis, I'm probably going to change my channel name and give it a little while before I start uploading it. I don't blame you, Lewis. I don't blame you, mate. You might be better. You can escape the fucking the eyes of the fucking Daily fucking Mail or whatever it was as well. That always fucking sickened me as well." Jumble Salboo said, Mike got an 8-sword floor stand. Nice. Bloody didn't fit the swords. I had to spend most of the day sanding the slots. To make that's good, but what a shame, yeah. So here's my question. So do you ever regret going to prison? Me personally, no. Genuinely, one of the best things that ever happened to me was go to prison. But it depends what you're going through in life. You know, it was what I needed for lots of reasons. But do I ever regret going to prison? Not at all. Not in the slightest. Best thing that ever happened to me, really. I probably wouldn't be here now. I just it's 5:20. I thought so. Well, that's it. And it 50 said because at this point it's worth going to prison to put the ass on his place. Any idea what you're going to change it to? Lewis, I don't know. Don't matter, does it anyway? 83 Airgun said I became a man in jail, Mike. I needed it too at the time. If that's what you need in life, I know it sounds like a weird thing, isn't it, Luke? But if that's what you need at the time, it does sort you out, doesn't it? Especially if you've got an issue with booze or drugs or something, it can help you. It can help you get off those things. And I was going down a very, very dark, slippery fucking slope that was getting worse and worse and worse and worse to the degree where it was going to eventually get to the stage where someone was either going to die, myself or someone else, or or I was going to end up being in prison for, like life or something stupid. You know what I mean? 'Cause it was getting like that. And I also needed to stop drinking, and it was the perfect opportunity. So yeah, it really helped me. Mr. X learned his trade in Borstal. And it can sort you out, can't it, in a good way. Lord Flash, the best thing that ever happened to me was him going to prison. It's where he met his love of his life, LeBron. They're not talking about me. I could time you out, and I always could. This is the thing, I always could. Timbo said, I visited a friend in prison. Put me off crime for life. Yeah, for some people, prison, it also depends the prison as well. Some prisons are worse than others, you know what I mean? Tactical said, it's better to become a man in prison than a bitch. Occupational hazard, exactly, Mr. X. Lewis says, something that has emphasis on history education. Going to have a full text disclaimer before I start my video. So, good idea, mate. Good idea. Fist, if you want to donate, you have to go through. If you just go 2 bits below your thing, you'll see a link that says Nightbot to give a one-off donation. Click this link. Click that link, and then you can donate via PayPal if you want. That's the only way I can do it, though. If I said, no, I need my weed, it keeps me less angry. Yeah, no, don't blame me, Lewis. You have to be so careful nowadays. You know what I'm like. Oh, the real Cynthia. Hello. He says, say no to guns. Hang on. No. Is that all right? How's that, Cynthia? I just said no to the guns. Fist said no. I read that, didn't I? Tap said BRB offer piss hands and a beer. People don't get them mixed up. James, a couple of weeks ago, got an absolute bargain. British World War I bayonet training rifle and a British World War II trench coat. Paid £5. Fucking hell, that is good, isn't it? That is good. So let's end the poll. I think most of them answered before the actual question was given, though, because it says I said yes, and I hadn't even fucking voted. 19 votes. Sadly, not Fist. No, there's no other way to do it, mate. I ain't got no other way to receive money, sadly. I appreciate you trying, though. Right, Bob, how you doing, mate? Yeah, the only way I can do it, sadly, I appreciate the offer, though. Yes, the only way I can do it. Metallic Reality, how you doing, mate? You all right? Did I say hello, Bob? How you doing, Bob? You all right? I think you had Fist. I think in your head, as far as you're concerned, what you was doing was the right thing. So, if that's what you want to do, do it. You know what I mean? I was going to say to Bob, I don't suppose you subscribe to Slingshot Warrior now, do you? I was going to say, if you do, don't bother watching his latest video, because it just cause arguments. He's doing one of his weird rants about how women can't look after themselves and shit at the fan. And he actually mentions you. And I thought, well, as far as I'm concerned, Bob's wife would probably, not probably, definitely, get a fucking look after herself, probably, than he could, than Slingshot could. He lived through it, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, he got rid of. He did hear that, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say. Fool, any. Where am I? Giordano said, off on a tangent, but can anyone recommend a good World War II film, especially a balanced and fair one? Well, there you go. I'm not sure. Where's my war films? Where's my war? I ain't got a lot of World War II films, you know. No, I've only got the couple that Zed bought me. That's it. Bob said, my missus lived through Civil War. Why he mentioned me, I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Maybe he thought you'd agree with him or something. He must be fucking delusional there. Oh, God. Mother said, Michael will message you tomorrow about the first package. That's all right, mate. Yep, we'll do it. Nice one, Fist. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. You know, with me, it genuinely means a lot because it actually genuinely, you know, when people do donate to this channel, it's not like you're just adding on to my work wages and you know, my ad money. It's actually the only money I actually get. So it does actually genuinely mean a lot to me. Page said, bullshit. Have you seen how hard he does those sit-ups? Fucking beast. Well, yeah. I think you'll find their neck ups though, Peach. But yes, he certainly does them like a beast.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
If he keeps that up, he'll have a fucking neck like Mike Tyson. How you doing, Sam? You're right, mate. I haven't got round here yet. I saw your 2 comments come and go. How you doing, Sam? Jamie said Kelly's Heroes or Stalag 17, 2 great films. Bob's laughing at Slingshot's neck ups. And he's gonna have a neck like Mike Tyson. 83 gonna said, just like my dog. She gets stuck on her back. Lewis said, Jesus Christ, what was that? Had this playing on my soundbar. Oh, fuck's sake. Yes, there's some terrible noises going on, and all the slingshots have weird noises. Don't make me play 4 minutes of diarrhea. Have you not seen Cooking with Slingshot Warrior though? If you haven't seen Cooking with Slingshot Warrior, that's a classic one. It's probably my magnum opus in Slingshot Warrior videos. Sam said, was someone asking about World War II films? They were. Also, Slingshot Warrior does some of the strangest things. He does. It's comedy gold, he is. What did I just say? Yeah, has anyone seen the cooking video? If I put the cooking video on, it's about 3 minutes long, but you'll enjoy it. I can't stop laughing at it. Sing said that's why Slingshot has diarrhea. It's like a foot pump building up pressure. Probably, yes, you imagine the explosive. It probably takes off the fucking toilet. Oh, for fuck's sake. Richard said, my neck is already like Mike Tyson. 20-inch collar won't fit me. But can't, won't fit me, but can fit a medium t-shirt. Fuck's sake, Rich. Well, don't start doing those fucking moves. They'll be even bigger. Just start having like a body come up and then it'll just be a head. Yeah, if anyone wants to see Slingshot cooking, I'll put that on it. Oh, thank you, Fist. That's come up, mate. That's come up. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Let me see if he's left me a message. Yeah, exactly. He said, from a cunt to another cunt. Merry Christmas. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh, I massively appreciate that. That means the fucking world to me. Yeah, thank you. It's just come up, Fist. So here you go, mate. This is just for you. And let's hope if you do get in any trouble from the police soon, it's all just chucked out. Cheers, mate. I genuinely, that means the fucking world to me. Thank you. Yeah, when you do it through, the good thing about doing it through coffee.com, it comes up with a little donation and you can leave a message. And they don't take a fee either. It's brilliant. Thank you. He said, check your paper, you bastard. Thank you, mate. Genuinely, that means the fucking world. I've got slight hiccups. Tat said, WC, you surprised me. I would have put money on that. You thought a magnum opus. What a nice lolly. I only know what a magnum opus is from reading The Dark Tower and reading that Stephen King classes that as his magnum opus, which is his masterpiece. Oliver said, a message from ACAB. Merry Christmas, bastard. I'm going to have to put my decorations up soon. So I said, I have to admit, I really like my finely toned dabs. In fact, I love them so much, I keep them protected by a thick layer of lard. Same here, Zed, same here. You don't want no one interfering with them, do you? West Yorkshire, Sam said, try Schindler's List or Saving Private Ryan. Saeed, I think, said hello. How you doing, mate? There's so many things. Yeah, Saeed from Canada. How you doing, mate? I think it's Saeed anyway. It's just there were so many things that was on that message, I sort of overlooked it. Right, what the person who wanted a film asked was, he asked specifically, he wanted a World War II film that was balanced, especially a balanced and fair one. So, you know, that's got to be a bit of everyone and, you know, not just one thing's all the heroes. Now's on, you're right now. Sorry you ain't a mod anymore, but I got rid of all of the mods and went back to the original 3. So even Nell's on now. She's found out she's lost her mod ship. Don't worry now, you're still special around here. But yeah. That's good seeing you now, because I haven't seen you on for a while. James said, Mike, are you going to do a WeaponCollector Christmas Day video? 100%. Like, if you want me to do it like a queen when I can. Fist said, I've been subscribed for 10 years. You've been on YouTube for that long. I enjoy content. Thank you, mate. Yeah, that means the world to me. Genuinely does. Good to see you on now. I'm going to put Nell's comment on so everyone can see it, because we haven't seen her on for a while. Oh, look at that now. Nice to see you on now. But I'll definitely do a Christmas video. I'll do a Christmas video and then I'll do a Christmas evening stream. I'll do a Christmas evening stream. Right, so about 1:45, I'm probably going to go and have a look for a bit of Finders Keepers, and I'll be back. Putting a bit of Vaseline on my lips. I don't want to do that on camera. It might turn some people on. Don't mention dry lips either. That'll never stop. Now said, Moki's Tactical, Zed, Mike. Hope you're good. Yeah, I am good. I am good. Thank you. Now, yeah, it's nice to see you on. I know you're in our joint. Twitter conversation thing, ain't you? So you can still see us on there. But so now here's a question: is telling Mike a hair-raising story a waste of time? I don't know. My armpit hairs will stick out. That's probably the longest ones I got. Oh, where am I? Nell, have you been on here since I've been able to play strange clips of people? I can play clips of stuff now.
That's what we call diarrhea.
I just thought that's probably the worst video to play for an introduction into the videos I can play. For fuck's sake. So now, if someone comes on and they've got something new, so this one's for all of us because Nell just joined.
Lucky bastard.
Because we haven't seen her for ages. I can put videos on if people donate. When all the chat's abusing me, I can put this on.
I have to take this abuse much longer.
I got loads of. If someone's being extra stupid,
What, are you retarded?
Giordano said it's very difficult to find a fair and honest version of history. We live in dark times. You're right there, Giordano. That's very true, mate. That is very true. Where am I? I was laughing. He said that's what you call not wiping. Yeah, no, that's what you call not wiping. I'm not sure what I said. I said if you was on about, I said longest hair I've probably got's probably my armpit hairs. Yeah, Brian Bless is great. Yeah, I've got this new thing now where you can like put people's comments on, or if I wanted to, I can put sort of messages on. People can join the chat if they want, but I don't normally do it that much. Oh, Iron Man, you've just asked me something like you've read my mind, mate. I fucking love Maniac Cop. Iron Man said, Mike, do you like Maniac Cop? Yes, I do. And do you know what just the other day, I've seen them all, but I lost all the films on my hard drive. So, hang on, who's asking you that now? Hang on. So, Iron Man. So I just got hold of a HD version, I think, of Maniac Cop 3 again. So literally the past 2 nights I've been tempted to start watching Maniac Cop again. Yeah, I love Maniac Cop. I like all of them. Maniac Cop, the first one's brilliant though. So now wants to see Stroke Co. Right, I'm gonna have to do this in context first. So if people start moaning that the video isn't very good, which no one ever does, but I play this.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
And then Persia made a face swap one of me that looks like Russell Crowe's had a stroke. So this is supposed to be my face as Gladiator, but it just looks like he's had a stroke. So it's Stroke Crow.
Are you not entertained?
Is that what my fucking eyes look like? I know my eyes look like they're never open, but yeah, I've got Maniac Cop 1. Funny thing is, I've got Maniac Cop 1 and 2. I forgot I had 2. Yeah, no, I love Maniac Cop's a fucking excellent film. I would get it down, but it's like right up the top there, about as high as it can get. Persia actually said he sent me a new one. Persia, let me go and have a look. I forgot you said about that. Iron Man said, Mike, I like it in the Maniac Cop when he pushes the guy in the car. Yes. Yeah, I always thought that was quite it's a good sort of interesting death. And it's brutal, isn't it? Yeah. And then they're fucking Jack Harrowing him out the next day. Yeah, Maniac Cop's excellent. Yeah, and the other day I was on a website that had Maniac Cop 2 and 3. So I grabbed copies of them quickly. But I have got Maniac Cop 1 and 2 on DVD. Yeah, I might actually watch them soon again, because great films. Super Cop, I don't think I've ever seen. What's that one about, Fist? Right, when my fucking phone's not frozen, I've fucking run out of memory. Let's see these fucking face swaps. I dread to think when they're they're from Persia. Richard said, "Is it the second Maniac Cop where he has a hidden blade?" It's in both of them. Yes, in the first. You see it in the first one, Rich. It's definitely in the first one. It's probably in all of them. I'm not sure. Persia. You probably Facebooked me, didn't you? I forget about that. Oh no, Fist. I've seen Super Cop, and yeah, is it Super Cop? Yes, I've seen them. There's loads of them, isn't there? Yeah, I've seen if it's Super Cop 1 and 2. Sam said, Mike, did they ever show Maniac Cop on TV? I think they did. I think they probably did. It's got It's got Bruce Campbell in it. A nice one, Oliver. You'll like that. It's a fucking good film. Yeah, Maniac Cop's great. And there's 3 of them. The first one's the best one. But yeah, they're all good. They're all worth watching. But obviously, like with most things, the first one's usually the best one, isn't it? Jamie said, Mike, what is that thing on the wall to the extreme right of the picture? Let me just have a quick look in a second. I'm just on my Facebook looking at these messages quickly. So I can't actually see, and I can't think what you'd mean at the minute. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. So basically, fucker. Peugeot has done a face swap of me as Anakin Skywalker, just about to kill the little Jedi younglings who are the mods. Oh, fuck's sake. JT said, quite retarded, not so happy. I have to show my papers to stay at work. To stay at me work for money. Really? That's weird, JT. Fucking bizarre. But Super Cup, I've seen them. But they might have shown, I'd imagine that would have been on the Great Mod Purge. Let me unmute my Facebook, see if there's any sound on it. Be prepared, I might be getting a community strike. Or a community warning. I know. Well, let me see if I can get it full screen and I'll show you. Because the problem is I can't really get it. I might have to do it for next time, because it's on my Facebook, so I can't really. And there's a lot of information on the sides. If I could get it full screen, I could show you. Yeah, and I can't download it, I don't think. I'd have to do it. It's stroke kin as well. James said, oh, Jamie, right. So that, do you mean? Is that what you mean, Jamie? What is that thing on the wall to the extreme right of the picture? Do you mean this? Yeah, I'll go and have a look in a minute, Tactical, and then I shall be back. I might just wait till 11. All right, I'll show you. That is something that G-Man made me. It's a little, it's cool as fuck, actually. I really like this. Any police watching or anyone that doesn't know, these are bullets that have been shot. There's nothing in them. They're completely empty. Just in fucking case. He made this for me. I've seen him making these, and I said, oh, they're fucking excellent, Jim. And he said, I'll make you one if you want. So he made me a WC one. Yeah, that was made by Jim M. Lewis said, I did hear something. Did I hear something about I can't show you it at the minute, Lewis. I could show you it on my phone. Let me show you it on my phone. That's Persio doing face swaps with me. Let me get it on my phone. I can show you on the phone. Oh God. Where am I? Thank you, James. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's good. I was really happy with that. That said, WC the Tyrant sacked the mods and sent them all to the dole queue. Off they went, trumpy trump. I told you, none of you was getting paid, so you technically haven't been sacked. And most of you didn't even ask, so you was just made. So you've not been sacked. You was just, even though I said you were sacked. Sam said, I just looked on eBay for Maniac Cop, and they want nearly 20 quid for it. Really? That must be one of those that's a bit rare or something then. That's a shame, isn't it? Send me an email and I might be able to send you a link to all 3 of them. No, I could actually, Sam. Yeah, if you send me an email. Right, what Fist saying? What's that, Fist? Super Cop, the one with the guy who gets beaten to death with fruit. Oh, like a is that called like a durian fruit or something? Well, I'll have it up in a minute. And it's widescreen. Nice one, Taz. Yeah, he's actually done widescreen for me. Let's see if this will just keep playing. Hang on. Oh, nightmare. Hang on. Because I need to turn this. I need to turn the thingy down. Fuck, this goes on forever. Hang on. I need to turn that down. It's hard to show you. I'll have to download it soon. I'll show you. Mike, I also like Shocker. Yeah, I watched Shocker. The first time I ever saw Shocker was about 3 or 4 years ago, and that's pretty good, isn't it? Have you ever seen House 3, the horror show? They reckon Shocker is a rip-off of House 3, the horror show. You ever seen that, of Lance Hendrickson in it? If you've never seen House 3, it's called House 3, the horror show. Fucking excellent film. I think you have, though, ain't you? Natural Born Serial Killer, how you doing, mate? Said no comment. Hey, Jason, hey, Mike. This has nothing to do with what's going on, but it comes to mind after half a bottle of Johnny Walker Black. Why can't I understand Pabby Blimbert's English? And you and Mark come across perfect. I don't know, because I'm not exactly someone who speaks properly either. Maybe I just talk enough that, talk clear enough that you can understand me. Thing is, though, the thing with the UK accents, they can vary massively from just, literally county to county. Pete said, I want to try durian fruit. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. It'd be one interesting one to test, wouldn't it, Peach? Richard said, think the Blu-ray for The Last Unicorns at 18 quid. Funny thing, it's on YouTube. Ah, yeah, it's worth having a look. Yeah, let me see if I can find a link for it, Iron Man, and I'll yeah, sometimes it's just called The Horror Show, but it's sort of officially called House 3. So House 3, The Horror Show. There's a trailer for it. I think you'd really like it, Iron Man, because you like your 80s stuff. Iron Man, here's a trailer for you. But I'd recommend going into it blind. But you'd definitely like it. Peach, I thought the same thing. But no, I don't think... I think he was all right. He'd be all right. Too late now. That's partly why I don't like doing things on Facebook, because of that. I'll delete that a bit later. Richard said, are Ralph and Bass still around? If not, that would explain it. What's that, Rich? That's lost me there. All of the House films are worth watching. House 1, House 2, House 3. House 4's average, but House 1, 2, and 3, none of them are connected apart from apart from 1 and 4 are connected, but they're all like haunted house based, but not your average crap haunted house shit that you see, a million times over. These are films from the 1980s that are still original now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Shocker. You'd have to look up which one came first, but I think House 3 came first, and they reckon Shocker is a bit of a rip-off of Yeah, it's excellent. It's excellent, Iron Man. I think you'd really like it. Let me look up. $1989. Let's have a look when House 3. I'll put in the horror show. That'll probably come of it. And they both came out the same year. April, and the other one was October. Yeah. So Shocker was slightly later. Tactical said, copy and paste this, Mike. Think you may like it. Not anything dodgy. No, I trust you, mate. Yeah, I like Psycho 2. Yeah, I do like Psycho 2. Where is it? Iron Man. Were you gonna not Iron Man, Tactical, you gonna Twitter at me or something? Oh yeah, what are you gonna do, Tactical? You may need to Twitter me because you might not be able to put a link on anymore. Yeah, Psycho 2, I like that. I've got, where's my Psychos? I've got a box set of Psycho. But I wanted to get them all because obviously they're not all great. But oh yeah, here it is. Yeah. It's not a box set, but it's Oh, Ralph Bass. I thought you meant that, Rich, and I thought he can't be writing what I think he's writing. So, original Psycho remake, which ain't that bad, but it's a pointless film because it's a scene for scene remake of Psycho, so don't really need it. And then I bought this. Anthony Perkins' son makes films, and they're quite good. What's Anthony Perkins? Look up Anthony Perkins' son. Hang on, I'll do it quickly. Anthony Perkins, and his son is Oz Perkins, and Oz Perkins made The Black Coat's Daughter and Hansel and Gretel. Not the one that Zed told me about. This different one. It's called Gretel and Hansel. That's why. Yeah. And Oz Perkins actually plays young Norman in Psycho 2. But yeah, if you've never seen The Black Coat's Daughter, that's a very good film. Yeah, I quite like The Black Coat's Daughter. In a minute, you're going to have to vote for, because I'm going to have to go for about 5 minutes. You're going to either have to vote for Cooking with Slingshot Warrior. That might not be long enough. I'll play that a bit later. Metallic Reality said, just watch that trailer. It quotes so many films just in that little bit. Reckon I'd be playing Name That Film the whole way through. It's well worth watching. Well worth watching. That said, can't link, but here's the title. Oh, Terminator Synthwave Retro. All right. Did you want me to listen to that now? I'm gonna try and be a little bit careful with Oh, that retro synthwave stuff. I can't fucking talk. I actually subbed them now. I subscribed to them. That may have been through you. I'm gonna
starting an online store is.
I'm gonna get it up in the thing, and then I'll listen to it later. I'm Tactical. That's it. I'll add that to my actual proper list, my songs list, so that'll come up straight away now. Shivani, how are you? Love from Shivani. Sorry if I butchered your name there. How are you? Hope you're all right. I said, Mike, have you seen Denomictized? That I have not seen. No, I have not seen that. I'll tell you what I watched last night that was pretty good. Bad Hair on Netflix. It was all right. It was a modern film, 2020, set in the 1980s, but it was like an old 80s the kind of premise you'd only see in the 1980s. So it's about a woman who works in an office. It's not an office, it's a TV production company, and she's never getting anywhere. One of the older women recommends her go and get a weave. So she goes and gets this weave and it's possessed. So she's got a possessed hairpiece. A bit like, have you ever seen, there's a film called, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's a anthology film made by John Carpenter. Or if it's not by John Carpenter does one of the things in it. And in that's got a bloke who's going bald and he gets his hair treatment and then his hair sort of takes over. Yeah, Bad Hair. Right, I'm going to go for 5 minutes, but I'm going to play a video. Do you know what Metallic Reality? That one rings a bell, but I'm not sure. Let me look. No, I've not. I don't think I've seen that. Right, what do you want? I'll have to put 6 minutes of ads on. This video is 6 minutes long of adverts, but they're not real adverts. They're fake adverts. They're comedy adverts that should make you laugh. Look out for the cameos from Jim M, Timbo66, Electro, and a couple of others. I should be back before it finishes. Right. See you in a bit. I've got to go and do something quickly. Welcome to the Weapon Collector shopping channel. The only place you'll find all Weapon Collectors merchandise. Mugs, banners, t-shirts, glasses, and lots more. All found on the Weapon Collector shopping channel. Now that is some good coffee. But that is actually the cheapest coffee you can buy. As soon as you put it in a Weapon Collector mug, this is gourmet shit basically. It's essentially the cheapest you can buy. Anything you put in a Weapon Collector mug will just be transformed into the ultimate drink. But that is just beautiful. Don't forget your pint glasses. Cheers. Just look at that. You think that was straight out of a pub. Nothing says refreshing pints like the Weapon Collector pint glass. And don't forget the t-shirts. And there also isn't just t-shirts. There is literally all kinds of clothing you can buy in the Weapon Collector range. Different designs as well. You can get the knuckle design, you can get the thumbs up merch. I'll drink a bit more of this one in a minute. And much, much more. We've even got Christmas clothes if you want it. Don't forget your banners while you're there. We all love the Weapon Collector weapon boards. Now you can own your own in your own home. No worries about any issues with police or locking your guns up. Can't take these away. You've heard me talking about the merch. If you don't believe me, listen to these happy customers.
This is the best mug I ever bought, and I have thousands of them.
Go anywhere in a Weapon Collector t-shirt.
Look what I got. Weapon Collector. I'm sure you all know him. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. Good job, Mike. Really good. I'm really impressed.
Hey, Get yourself a mug today.
That's right, motherfucker. Weapon Collector merchandise. I joined the bandwagon.
Everybody loves a bit of bottom.
Even Bali Song knives are better with Weapon Collector merch.
So there you go. Weapon Collector merchandise. Link is in the description. Just go to the website as shown on the screen. Cheers.
Absolutely phenomenal deal we have for you. Forecast is one of the top-selling mugs ever. Straight from the WC collection. Amazing nuances of color. One of a kind. Left or right-handed. This is a one-of-a-kind mug only sold at the WC merch store. Now at only £9.99. Worth at least £199. Never burn your mouth again. Keeps hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. Do you like water? This mug even makes plain water taste better. It's unbelievable. Do not miss out on this absolutely stunning piece. Can hold water, tea, coffee, all liquids. Not piss, or diarrhea though, so don't even try it. Available worldwide in all the colors. £9.99. Get in early. These are selling out like Viagra at an old folks' home. Get yours now. Link is in the description. We have 1 million of these mugs in stock right now. Do not miss out.
My name is Don. I bought this mug to support Weapon Collector, but it actually made me the coolest person in my village. Women are all over me now. I'm like sex on legs to them after buying that mug. It's fucking insane. I highly recommend it. Do not miss out, it will change your life.
Good day mate, get yourself a Weapon Collector pint glass today, only £11.16, you'd be a fool not to. Only the highest quality sand goes into making these glasses. Are you right-handed, or left-handed? Maybe you only have feet? You can hold this glass any way you like, hold it with your cock, if you're that way inclined. Get in quickly, this pint glass has already sold 10,000 units in Australia alone. You've seen how much Weapon Collector likes his drink, now check out his mate Jim, he's real hardcore.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. God dear. So don't be an arse. Get a Weapon Collector glass.
Glad you enjoyed it. Nice and man. I made those for the Halloween video. I couldn't find them more booze. Not that I want to drink anyway. I might have one more look in a minute. Might rush down and have one more look. But what I'll do, I'll stand for a little bit longer and then I'll play you a bit of slingshot cooking. So I've looked in the shed. There wasn't none. Yeah, I made those for the Halloween video, Halloween special. I'm going to message Mark, say, is there any booze lying about that you know of? Yeah, I couldn't find any. And I ain't got enough. I don't want to drink if I ain't got enough because it drives me around the bend. If I drink and I ain't got enough to get like proper drunk, it kills me. Lewis said the music and the soft whispering is making me feel uncomfortable. It probably wasn't supposed to be whispering, but Slow down, then you'll be a demon. Metallic Reality said, normally ads do my nutting. But that was so funny. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, because they are actually real ads. All of those products you can actually buy. Hang on a minute. I've been hearing things. Yeah, but I thought I'd do joke ads. Peter said, I bought a weapon collector mug some time ago. Recently had it valued by experts who told me I could sell it at an auction for around £10,000. There you go. It's a massive, what do you call it? I can't think of the word now, fuck. But yes, buy those mugs and you get I still can't think of the word I'm trying to fucking think of. Yeah, buy those mugs and you'll be in the money. Zed said, all our sex mods, hope you find enough booze, Mike. Your hangover will be our revenge. Tactical said, but why would we want to? Why would we want to win the knife? Exactly. Yeah, don't look like I'm drinking tonight. I ain't got enough booze. Unless I've got some somewhere that I don't know. Let me work out how much I've got. But no, I definitely ain't got enough. Yeah, I need more. See if I can nick a bottle of wine, but I don't fancy wine. I know, it's laughable, isn't it? Yeah, basically, someone put on the post where I said you could win a knife. Someone wrote, "Why would you want to win that?" Tough, isn't there? Wait for Mount to reply to me now. See if they got any booze hidden anywhere. He probably won't reply now. Don't you start now. Bad enough listening to the others. Nah, joking. Yeah, it must be weird though. It must be weird. But now you don't feel like you have to work, you see. You can just have fun. Metallic Reality, my mate had one of those dodgy auction programs on the other day when I was there. And there was a couple of old Gurkha cookeries on it. They sold for 40 quid. 40 quid for both of them. For fuck's sake. Yeah. You can find them quite. It depends if they're sort of proper antique ones over here, but yeah, you can. Well, I say that you used to be able to find loads of them over here, but you can't now. Well, I can't anyway. Very difficult to find them over here now. Well, where I am, we used to find a lot of them at car boot sales. So I said, I'll tell you what that knife made me think of. It's like something a blacksmith in the southern US would make his son going off to fight the damned Yankees. That's what I thought, Zed. And it wasn't 100%, that's just that came out. And I thought that as well. It does look like that, don't it? And I think that's what makes it look nice. Mother said, Mike, do you think you can remove the knock ends from Redback Prod? Would you like me to open your Redback and see if I could take the knock ends off for you right now? So to drink the wine, all of our sex mods. I've been whining all weekend. I'll have a look in a minute. I'll have a look. If I can find some that, I'll see what I can find in a minute. I've been eyeing it up. Just here, boy, take this and stick it in the guts of a blueberry for me. Exactly. That's it, Zed, isn't it? But mother, your package is you're just there. I'll go and open one in a minute if you want. You say yes or no, and I'll look. That's the only place I've got one with the prod not on. You know what I mean? Nels on the rum and coke. Nice one. All I've got here at the minute is I've basically got the ingredients for hangman's blood. So, but I'd need a beer for it as well. I'm afraid I'm going to have to do the hangman's blood without the beer. Spoil it. But I can have a quick look if you want. Do you want me to see if the knock-ends come off quickly? So I've got one of those. One of those. I can never fucking hold still, so it won't fucking focus. Come on, you cunt. I think that's a brandy. Whiskey, brandy, rum, gin, ruby port, and a little bottle of sort of Prosecco kind of stuff. But I ain't got enough. That's not enough. 2, 4, 6, 8. But about 12 units, that wouldn't be enough for me. Metallic Reality said, I have some cinnamon chili whiskey on the go on your behalf. Make a meal warm toast. I like that kind of stuff. I never used to like that kind of stuff, but I tried some of that. I can't remember what it was, but it was a cinnamon whiskey. Fireball cinnamon whiskey. I thought it was really nice. Yeah, really fucking nice. Just straight, isn't it? It's nice. Director support so that WC can drink his booze and get more in. The only thing is I can't get any more. Mother said, do you prefer the Barnet recurve crossbow or the hang on. Probably, I would say, because of the unusualness of it, FMA Supersonic. FMA Supersonic, mother. Irishman said, when I seen it, I thought pirate knife. But I can see a Johnny Reb using it. Yeah, pirate knife as well, though, makes sense, Irishman, don't it? Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier. Some cheeky fucker actually said, wrote to me saying, who would actually want to win that or some shit? A fucking piss taker. I said, I'll just ring a taxi, Mike, and go to the shop. Oh, bloody hell, mother. Fucking hell. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Fucking hell. Metallic Reality said, I get plain whiskey and add chili and cinnamon myself. Proper spicy and don't taste chemicals. Yeah, I bet that's nice. Thank you, mother. Bloody hell. You do sport me very nicely, don't you? I appreciate that. Nell said it's the postman's fault, tactical. Then I'd get up at 5 to make his snapping, and my head's in the shed. Right, where am I? But yeah, I'll go and have a little bit of an explore in a minute, see what I can find. What can you mix with wine to make it taste a bit nicer? Smells like that. This is for the hangman's blood. Oh, I was hoping I had an absinthe left down here. That'd be good. That's also for the hangman's blood. How many units has that got in it? Never mix your fucking drinks. Not sure. It's not very big though. Don't know if we got any lemonade. Let me see if Mark's answers me yet. He'll ignore me all night now. C Impactor said, hello, addicts. What we're addicted to? Weapons. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, not enough. Right.
Bloody fool, you should never mix your drinks.
If you lot haven't seen, Brief Fire said, gonna add a crossbow torch holder off of 3D cabin to my collection. Yeah, get in there, get in there. Why don't you buy my accessories, Brief Fire? I mounted Mike. You are way past the alcohol. Get the Ganty Brownie out. I took one bite of that. As soon as that affected me, I'd have to turn the stream off, turn the light off, lock the door. Yeah, makes me so paranoid. Now, so like I said, Mike, ring a taxi. Now go to the shop and drop it off. Problem is, I can't afford it now. I would if I could. If I had the money, do they accept PayPal? If they accept PayPal, I'd do it. Right. Just one can of lager or beer would be perfect for this. It'd be so I could do the hangman's blood. May have to go and have a look in the Wendy house, see if there's been one of those cans dropped down the side. One of the old weird cans that no one likes. Right, so I'm probably going to put Slingshot Cooking on in a minute, all right? I'll get ready this time, though, so as soon as I leave, I can go there. Well, I've got back in time anyway, didn't I? So be prepared. If I do find enough, I'll be doing a late night stream. So I'll go in the Wendy house. I shall have a search about in a minute. There normally is. There normally is. You know what, Mother? And either one of the FMAs would be fine by me. I wouldn't mind which one. Oh, Metallic Reality, explain Hangman's Blood. So, you get a pint glass. And you put a double of gin in it. A double of rum. A double of brandy. And a double of whiskey. You then put a can or bottle of stout in it or something similar in the pint glass, and that should come up to about 3/4 of the way, and then you top the rest off with champagne. That's the closest. That's supposed to be a Prosecco pretty close to champagne, and then you just sip that for the night because you've probably got about 14 units worth of alcohol in it. It's not, you wouldn't down it. That'd be like your drink for the whole night. Hangman's Blood. Oh, and also, some of them have a double of port in it. Yeah, very strong. Right, let me get ready. So I need my keys for the Wendy house, which is that one. I'll tell you what, Nell, it's supposed to be really nice. If I can find any kind of beer tonight, I'll try it in a minute. But well, otherwise I'll just have to drink these differently. Well, supposedly, Metallic Reality said, "Holy cheesecake, mate. That should be called Hangover in a Glass." Supposedly, the bloke who invented it reckons it barely ever gives you a hangover. I can't see that being true, though. He reckons it barely gives you a hangover. I shall be the fucking judge of that, though. Maybe not tonight. We'll see. Hopefully I can find some. I bet I fucking can't, though. I'm quite lucky sometimes, though. Right, hang on. Let me get a good source this time. I'm going to turn my fucking torch out there and it was fucking dead. Let's take this out. I just want to do it. I mounted. I've calculated my alcohol limit I'll get drunk at 22 and annihilated at 32. Yeah, my I normally, if I want to get drunk to the degree I want to get drunk, I have to have about 22 as well. You know, winter's arrived and you get your coat on to go in the back garden. Exactly. All right, Mother, I'm just going to go out. I'm just going to go away for a minute. So if you haven't seen Slingshot cooking, you might miss out. Oh, what that? Yeah. Right. Slingshot cooking. Here's how to cook. Well, you'll soon see. And I may not be back in time because this is a shorter video. So you'll have to entertain yourselves if I'm not. So see you in about... This is nearly 3 minutes long. It was a good one.
Hello, this is Slingshot Warrior. I've decided to do a little bit of cooking. Gotta do some washing before we do some cooking. I'm going to make a corned beef stir fry dish that's going to be delish. Can of corned beef. Going to be a cooking, good cooking. I'm cooking corned beef stir fry. Voila, corned beef. You're just cutting up. There you go. A little bit of canola oil in the pan. What you do is you just glaze it down, let it flow down back and forth around the pan. So you don't have to do too much. And now the whole bottom of the pan has the cooking oil on it. You want to take your knife and you want to put this in there slowly, slowly. Now you want to add your vegetables. Green beans here, frozen green beans. Now we got to get our flavoring because it's going to be a stir fry. Here we go. Teriyaki. We're going to put some teriyaki on this. This will make it taste really good. That's what good cooking is. It'll take a little bit for it to fry up a little bit. You want it to, you want the flavor to be locked in, you know? If you want it to taste really good, you got to fry really well, and it's got to steam up in there. It just locks in the flavor. That's why I put that glass seal on it. It's a very wonderful dish. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, I got the secret ingredient for Gordon Ramsay. Now we're getting there. It's simmering quite nicely. You want to let it boil in. You want to let the steam come in there, yeah? Well, it is ready. It's succulent. It's ready. Woo! See how good it tastes? That is divine. Oh, that is good, good, good. Isn't that a mouth-watering dish? That's beautiful. Corned beef stir fry, and I just showed how to make it. Isn't that beautiful? Well, keep on cooking, people.
I don't know if I've been hated or not. Nah, I couldn't find none. Could you hear ticking? Looks like I'm staying sober tonight then. No, so you can hear him ratting about in the Wendy house. Can't find any, sadly. I wouldn't have none in here anywhere else. I don't think. Shame. One can of beer might have just sorted it, but I ain't quite got enough. Persia said, "Fuck's sake, Tactical, you've ruined this stream and you aren't even modding." Right, back on now. Did you enjoy the cooking though? I fucking love that video. So, what you're all doing tomorrow, apart from having hangovers, which I'm not? Irishman's in Nigella doesn't scratch your queen or ring piece when she's cooking. Then Nazi said you should have showed the shits video after the cooking one. Actually, I was going to say, I suppose I ain't lost a load of viewers. I've actually gone up for once. There is 4 minutes of diarrhea, but I always lose views when I do that one. Yeah, one can of beer, that would have sorted it, but no. My brother-in-law let me down. I even asked him if he had any. He didn't know. I better not find any. No, you know why I don't want to drink the wine though, Tactical? Red wine, and you know what you've got right now. That's all there is. I'll have a look in a minute. I'll have one more look and see what there is. But I don't fancy fucking red wine. The shit I've been eating lately. And then all this. It'll be a whole night of all stuff I don't like. But I'll think about it. Talent Reality said, my daughter's cooking me dinner tomorrow. I told her I might be having a late night when I saw you. Saw you doing a stream. That'll be perfect for Hangman's Blood, the red wine. Yeah, it won't be the right thing though. No, I said, got some Ray's rum. All right, yes, I got lambs here. Yeah. Where are we? Dad said tomorrow I'll have a good breakfast, play a game, have a good lunch, and I'll do a bit more of my stories, probably watch a movie. Dad said chuck some blackcurrant cordial in it and Vimto. That was navy rum, that one. Lamb's navy rum. Can't hold it still. I'm not much of a fan of rum, but I'll give it a go. So I've gone a bit quiet. There's no one's nothing to read. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It depends what I do tonight, in all honesty. Let me check Matt's message. He might have messaged me back. No. Just went on Facebook, and the first message I see from someone I know saying, "Can't wait for this year to be over." Fuck's sake. Zed said the Spanish have lambs navy. It's full of sheeps. Persia said visit from the grandson. Oh, really? Yeah, nice one. Nice one. Persia. WOTB. What game's that? World of Tanks? Something else? Can't think what else it'd be. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Have a nice lay-in, probably. Get fucking falling asleep all the time. Thing said, Mike, do you use Deliveroo or Uber Eats? They deliver booze in 20 minutes. Sadly, I ain't got none of them things. And also, I can only pay things in PayPal. That's the issue with me. It's a nightmare. I suppose I'm going to fill him up with Skittles and Red Bull and send him out. That's pretty much what we do here. That's what we do here with my niece and nephew. They was very disappointed the other day when there was no chocolate. So then my mum went out today and bought fucking shitloads for them. Oh, World of Tanks Blitz. That was it. I just didn't know the rest of it, Zed. Talent Reality said Aldi do tasty raspberry rum. It's called Casario. Raspberry mojito of rum. It's friggin' delightful. Nice. I'll go and have one more look in a minute, see if I can find some different wine. But at the minute, all I can see is shit I don't really want to drink. But we'll see. Because the other thing is, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to mix all these with. Most of these things I can't stand, but I was going to risk it with the Hangman's Blood. Because, you know, because once you've put the stout in, it's supposed to like level off all the spirits. No, so just wait till he's about to go home, and I'm putting him, putting up with him being a little shit. You're right, Nick. Now some fizzy pop. Well, do you know I don't? Do you know what? I dislike stuff like fizzy pop more than I do fucking I fucking can't stand things like that. You've been. I might do a late night one, Nick. I'm going to go and have another quick look downstairs in a minute. See what booze I can find. And what mixes I can find as well. The only thing is, I'm going to have to buy all this stuff again. I'm going to ruin it now and not have not be able to do my Hangman's Blood. I like a bit of lamb's rum. Do you sing? He said lamb's rum is nice, neat. Talent Reality said, Nell, a friend of mine recently got the most expensive one, 16 quid bottle. It's amazing. A cup of tea and the whole rum, Niall said. I try to think about that, but I don't think there is anything in the loft. And I've only ever put that one lot in the loft recently. And that all came down. That's what that is. That's what all that is there. That was the loft stuff. Actually, no. I may have a look in the loft. Don't mind starting late anyway. The last couple of times I drank, I didn't fucking start till 12 o'clock anyway, or half 12. Tat said, dark rum is Woods 100 smooth at the mug's head. For fuck's sake. I'm shading a little bit now, sadly. Lucky I don't mind it short. I've always had short hair, though. Always had short hair. Where else is there stuff? All right, I better go and have one more look while I've got a chance, because I'll only have a certain amount of time to look. So what would you like? Do you want the advert back on? 4 minutes of diarrhea. I need to put something long on. Would you like 4 minutes of diarrhea? Stroke crow's not long enough. It's either 4 minutes of... It's either the ads. I'll put the ads on now because they're the longest ones anyway. Gives me time to do stuff. Right. I may stop it before it ends, but I'll see you in a minute. Welcome to the Weapon Collector shopping channel. The only place you'll find all Weapon Collector's merchandise. Mugs, banners, t-shirts, glasses, and lots more. All found on the Weapon Collector shopping channel. Now that is some good coffee. But that is actually the cheapest coffee you can buy. As soon as you put it in a Weapon Collector mug, this is gourmet shit basically. It's essentially the cheapest you can buy. Anything you put in a Weapon Collector mug will just be transformed into the ultimate drink. But that is just beautiful. Don't forget your pint glasses. Cheers. Just look at that. You think that was straight out of a pub. Nothing says refreshing pints like the Weapon Collector pint glass. And don't forget the t-shirts. And there also isn't just t-shirts. There is literally all kinds of clothing you can buy in the Weapon Collector range. Different designs as well. You can get the knuckle design, you can get the thumbs up merch. I'll drink a bit more of this while I'm here. And much, much more. We've even got Christmas clothes if you want it. Don't forget your banners while you're there. We all love the Weapon Collector weapon boards. Now you can own your own in your own home. No worries about any issues with police or locking your guns up. Can't take these away. You've heard me talking about the merch. If you don't believe me, listen to these happy customers.
This is the best mug I ever bought, and I have thousands of them.
Go anywhere in a Weapon Collector t-shirt.
Look what I got. WeaponCollector. I'm sure you all know him. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. Good job, Mike. Really good. I'm really impressed.
Hey, get yourself a mug today.
That's right, motherfucker. Weapon Collector merchandise. I joined the bandwagon.
Everybody loves a bit of bottom.
Even Bali Song knives are better with Weapon Collector merch.
So there you go. Weapon Collector merchandise. Link is in the description. Just go to the website as shown on the screen. Cheers.
Absolutely phenomenal deal we have for you. Forecast is one of the top-selling mugs ever. Straight from the WC collection. Amazing nuances of color. One of a kind. Left or right-handed. This is a one-of-a-kind mug only sold at the WC merch store. Now at only £9.99. Worth at least £199. Never burn your mouth again. Keeps hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. Do you like water? This mug even makes plain water taste better. It's unbelievable. Do not miss out on this absolutely stunning piece. Can hold water, tea, coffee, all liquids. Not piss, or diarrhea though, so don't even try it. Available worldwide in all the colors. £9.99. Get in early. These are selling out like Viagra at an old folks' home. Get yours now. Link is in the description. We have 1 million of these mugs in stock right now. Do not miss out.
My name is Don. I bought this mug to support WeaponCollector, but it actually made me the coolest person in my village. Women are all over me now. I'm like sex on legs to them after buying that mug. It's fucking insane. I highly recommend it. Do not miss out, it will change your life.
Good day mate, get yourself a WeaponCollector pint glass today, only £11.16, you'd be a fool not to. Only the highest quality sand goes into making these glasses. Are you right-handed, or left-handed? Maybe you only have feet? You can hold this glass any way you like, hold it with your cock, if you're that way inclined. Get in quickly, this pint glass has already sold 10,000 units in Australia alone. You've seen how much WeaponCollector likes his drink, now check out his mate Jim, he's real hardcore.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. God dear. So don't be an arse. Get a WeaponCollector glass.
Right. I'm going to have to call it a night anyway now and then go into Wendy house. You know that. It's too late to carry on out here anyway. So I'm going to call it a night in a minute and I'll set up again. So don't go nowhere, or, you know, while I'm away, get your stuff ready for another one. The idiot in the shed, deluded pirate. I'm assuming that is Lord Flashart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I can't carry on in here anyway because it's too late now. Let's see, shall we? We'll just have to make sure I drink a lot of water. Yeah, probably tactical. You probably do tonight. Let's see if I need it. It's coming back off in the morning. If I do mod anyone, it's taking back off in the morning. I've got a bottle of shandy as well to mix the stuff with. Maybe I'll have to do we'll call it an apprentice. We'll call it an apprentice hangman's blood. So instead of ale, I'm going to put shandy in it. So it's going to water it down a little bit, but it'll still give it the, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have an apprentice hangman's blood. We'll see. I will be drinking though. So yeah, let me just think what I'm doing first. I've got what I've got to do. Yeah, I'm going to have to go off anyway now. Yeah. Love me, leave me type then. Yes, exactly. Just if I get one fucking can of beer. There ain't none. Yeah, what I might do is save this shit till last, and if I ain't got enough, at least I've got something to drink. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to drink all this. I might not even bother doing the hangman, but I might just drink all these separately and then buy them all again. I mean, Yeah, I'm going into Wendy house in a minute. Mother. But I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna take it easy drinking. I'm not gonna go mad. Right. Yeah, let me go and get set up, and I'll be back on in a minute. I might message Ben, see if he wants to come out. He did last time. Right, so I'll see you lot. I'll see you lot in about 10 past. Sadly, not now. No, I ain't got no neighbours I could ask. But I'll ask my cousin Ben. You never know, he might have one. Let me message him quickly. I'll stay on just for a second. I'll message him. I've just been a little bit cheeky and said he can go down the shop for me if he wants. He probably won't end up seeing it tonight, though. Has he even seen the other messages from the last fucking week? I don't think so. Tactical said, Ben, bring some booze. Are you bought? Are you bad? Yeah, so give me a few minutes and I'll be back out. Right. Just be prepared though, and I'm not just saying this. Last time I went into the Wendy house, the fucking computer said that the little mini battery was running out. If that's ran out completely, the computer may not turn on anyway. So I'll do a community post saying I can't come on. But I'll go and do that first. I'll go and turn that computer on first, see what happens. Because I don't want to start drinking and that don't fucking work. All right, see you all in a bit, possibly. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Sorry, half of it, I was running up and downstairs looking for fucking booze like a madman. Right, see you in a bit. Or not, if the case may be. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I might see you next week, but I might see you in a bit.